Abraham. It's me, Benita.
Are you prepared to make this efficient?
Abraham knows me, you guys. That's why they asked that question.
We know you, and it's why we called you forward, but we
Yeah.
want you to make this succinct.
Okay. Can I first tell you something first?
No, we want you to make this succinct.
No.
You may do anything you want.
Okay, but I want to share with you very quickly that the other day I was in my kitchen appreciating my life, and you popped into my head. And I thought to myself about Empire Strikes Back and how I always wanted a Yoda. I wish that I had a Yoda. And then I thought about Abraham. I said, Abraham is my Yoda. And then I was at the workshop yesterday, and then I had a revelation. Abraham is not my only Yoda. I have a lot of Yodas, and I always had a lot of Yodas. Then right after that, I had another revelation. I'm a Yoda. I'm Yoda too. So I just want to tell you I appreciate you, my Yoda teacher. Okay, so I'm so focused right now on my question. Okay. In June of 2005, I told anyone who would listen that in 2008, I'm going to procreate. And people who hadn't seen me in a while, when I told them that, they'd be like, oh, so you had a man. I'm so happy you got a man. And I was like, no, I don't have a man yet, but he's coming. And I am now in a positive, fun, healthy relationship. And in May, we're going home, and he's going to ask my father for my hand in marriage, which I'm very happy and excited about. And because I know that you know me and how I'm vibrating, and even though you haven't spoken to my boyfriend, Ryan, directly, I know that you get a sense of him as well. And I want to ask you, what words of wisdom or what can you tell us for two people who are embarking on a new chapter in their lives as husband and wife and mother and father, parents, because we're so excited about having a family? And I just wanted to know from you, what could you tell us as we start this new journey?
Well, you know our favorite marriage vows are, I like you pretty good, let's see how it goes.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
And the most significant thing that you could say to another is, I understand that I am source energy in a physical body, and I understand that in order for me to feel really good, I have to be in alignment with who I am.
Right.
And because I understand that and have understood that for a while, I've been practicing it, and I have come into total control of the way I feel. And so I'm only telling this to you, lover of mine, because I want you to know that never one time ever am I going to hold you responsible for the way I feel.
Yes.
To have a relationship with a basis like that is a relationship that's based on absolute freedom.
That's true.
And the only thing that ever goes wrong in any relationship is when someone feels not free, but bondage, and then they want to drink.
Yeah. Or eat, in my case.
So as far as your relationship goes, that's it. In other words, I'm tuned in, tapped in, turned on. Most of the time I know how to do it. When I'm not, it's because I've chosen a thought, but my guidance system lets me know that I'm out of whack, and I know what to do when I'm out of whack. And sometimes I'm out of whack longer than I really want to be, but never when I'm out of whack is it your fault. Every time when I'm out of whack, it's because I'm choosing a thought that is keeping me separated from who I am.
Because I told Ryan Gibson that you are not responsible for my happiness, because at one point I was making him responsible, and I was miserable, and I was blaming him for my misery because I was holding myself apart from, you know, my source.
So you ask yourself, what is it that I'm thinking about you that I'm using as my current excuse to separate me from who I really am? And now you're back in your power.
Yes, I am, fully.
So what do you want to say to your children who are on the way?
Who I love and adore, Jackson, Jasmine, and Sydney. I love my babies, I love them. I feel the spirits around me, and they know their mama's gonna be just so much fun and crazy.
Well, here's what they want us to tell you. Are you ready?
Oh God, yes.
First, don't like the names.
What? over here and picks on me. I have tons of witnesses.
Just kidding about that.
I know.
It's always fun to play with someone who's so connected that nothing that we say ruffles you.
Well, I know, because you called me stupid once, and you were just, I know you were just joking.
No, we meant that.
Yeah, I know you remember. That was fun,
But what they would like us to say to you is, and they are very joyfully sincere about asking us to convey this to you in a way that you will really hear it.
Okay.
Please don't plan our lives too much.
Okay.
Let us get there and do it ourselves.
Okay.
And we're happy, they're saying, that you've prepared yourself and you've come into alignment so that you won't be one of those mothers that's warning us about everything.
Right.
And when we get there, you're going to feel the power of us, and you're going to feel our insatiable awareness of our freedom. And we are so happy that you understand that we must be free.
Yes.
And as long as you know that we are and must be free, and we know that you know that we are and must be free, we're going to have a glorious time together.
I love my babies. Yes. And I hear you. I hear you guys. I hear you.
Well, there's this thing that so many parents do, where you're wanting your children to come forth, and then you feel protective of them, and because you've been around for a while, you know all of the things that could go wrong, and so you save up all of these things and you deliver them to them little by little by little by little by little. And these coming forth to you have already struck the bargain with you that it's not going to be that way.
Yeah.
Sort of co-creative. You know, it's interesting. You've been using the word co-creative, and if you've been listening to us for a while, you've been hearing us say that in the majority of cases, when children come forth, they are the teachers. Their parents think that they are the teachers, but the children know that they are the teachers.
They're
because
little Yodas too.
They're the ones who are still connected to source. They're the ones who still feel invincible and powerful. But your words co-creation are perfect words here, because you know it and they know it, and so you will co-create together. It's not going to be, I am the boss of you. No, I am the boss of you. It's going to be, we are all here to experience this, but just the same. And this is something, again, they're wanting us to tell you.
Okay.
Wonderful as you are, youthful as you are, connected as you are, hip as you are, there is still going to be a generation gap.
Okay.
Because they are coming forth. Now think about it. They are source energy, as all of you are living and launching your rockets of desires. This evolved, expanded beingness is the place from which they are being born.
Yeah.
So they are already up to speed with all that all of you have already become. And so there will be that little bit of adjustment. They're going to be magnificent, and they're going to blow you away in terms of what they know. And in that sense, there will be some teaching from them and teaching from you. There will be some deliberate integration.
Right.
It will be a wonderful time.
I can't wait.
Yes,
Thank
indeed.
you so much.
Yes,
One
you
more
can
question.
wait. Yes, you can wait.
Oh, I can't wait.
You can wait.
I can wait.
You can wait. In its perfect timing, you
really
wanted to
can.
come in its perfect timing.
I do. I'm not. You know what? When you said the planning thing, I'm not gonna lie. I'm such a planner. Like I am. Like I'm
They know. They told
They
us.
do know. That's why when you said that, I was like, oh yeah, they know. Because they're around. I feel their energy around me, and they see. They know what they're getting into when they're coming through
In part,
me.
the co-creation is already beginning. You see, some of the inspiration that you get is something that they are setting forth even before they get here.
Yeah.
Don't you find that interesting, that even before your birth, you are already setting forth some of your intentions, and that's some of what you're getting. They're just wanting you to back off just a little bit. Don't get too carried away with it.
I can feel that. I really can.
We want to tell you something, because it's in exactly the same area. Jerry and Esther bought a house in Del Mar a day or two ago. And the friend who found it for them and is the realtor who sold it to them is also a very handy person who has remodeled homes in the past and so on. And so he is there offering his assistance, which was very welcome to Jerry and Esther, because they're not going to be around much, not at all, between now and August, and there are several things that he will be getting ready for them while they are away. And so they walked into this house. Now, this house was built in 1950 something, and it's in need of some updating and renovation. And already the ideas are starting to flow through Jerry and Esther's minds about what they're wanting to do with the interior of this house. And their friend, in his eagerness, is already saying, we'll knock that out, we'll take that out, we'll move that over there, we'll do that, we'll do that. And Esther said to him, slow down.
Right.
Don't get carried away with my creation. I want those ideas to occur to me. I want them to evolve from me. I want them to come from me, you see.
Right.
And this is exactly the same thing that your children are wanting us to convey. Don't get carried away. This is their lives.
Right.
And beautiful as you are only the conduit through which they will come forth.
Okay. That's not like something Ryan would tell me, because Ryan, he knows how I am, so yeah.
Very good.
Thank you, love bugs.